Hi. Welcome to the Fit and Free Show with me. I'm ZGALA, the Art Angel. Tend to be silly. You can call me Auntie Angel if you like. As usual, I'm going to check in with my own body and invite you to join me to whatever degree feels good in your body. I like to always remind everyone there's not one way. Make sure you follow your own lead. Overriding my lead, I'm going to be doing what feels right to me, and I encourage you to do what feels right to you, because you're in your body and only you can know what that is. So this is really about just a quick freestyle stretching, maybe a little strengthening. I'm actually going to do a little balancing right now, I think, for the first thing. And just a little moving in general, maybe some breathing, some letting go of stress. I don't know why I'm feeling a little sway-y. That's not a bad thing, though. I'm going to come into a straddle position and do just a little bit of loosening up these hips. And just take a couple deep breaths as I do a little stretching back and forth. I call these hip dips. So my feet are parallel and I'm just shifting the hips. As you can see, if you put your hands on your hips, they be going one lower than the other lower. I've got some nice crackles and pops there. Nice stretching out of the legs. And then I'm going to step the feet closer together, about hip width apart. Trying to stay in the camera there. I might be just a little close. And I'm going to bend the knees a little bit. Keep my hands on the hips here and slide them over. And as I slide, there's a temptation to see how that one's dipping up. I'm going to try to keep that from happening by pulling it down just a little bit as I slide over. I'm bending that leg. And we're going to go the other way. So I'm trying to keep these hips relatively parallel to the floor. Takes a little bit of work for me, but it helps change up that stretch. I'm just exploring some different stretches here. It helps to bend the knees for that one and maybe bend the outside knee a little bit more to help pull that hip down at the end there. Sliding those over. Let's go down and up, 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 down and up. Just stretching out the outside of the hip here and up. And kind of giving a little bit of strengthening here in the abs and up, down and up. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Just shake that out. Shake out the hands. Shake out the legs. I got my big boots on. I like these big boots. They're big. I like big boots and I cannot lie. I don't know how the rest of that song goes yet. I'm going to work on it. I'm bringing my weight onto my right boot. I'm going to bring this left leg up in the knee. I'm bringing this knee up toward the chest or the shoulder even, and rolling these shoulders down and back. Trying to relax that supporting side, but straightening that leg. There's a temptation to lock it all the way up. I'm going to try to keep it straight but not locked, and keep bringing this knee up for a nice stretch. I got nice stretchy pants on today. I don't always have those on, so I'll take advantage of that. Let's do a nice boot circle or ankle rotation. What? That threw me right off balance. Let's come back into that balance balanced pose if I can find it. And go the other way with the boot. Can't remember which way I was going. I'll just do both ways in case. Bringing that up even a little higher. Maybe bending that supporting side and straightening it just a little bit, a couple of times. Let's put that down and stomp it out. Shake it all about. Bring your weight onto the left. Let's bring this right foot up. You can, of course, use a wall or an imaginary doorway or a real doorway. Any number of things for balance. Bringing this knee up toward the shoulder, rolling the shoulders down and back. Try not to lean in either direction. It's a little tricky on these high boots, I'm finding. It's alright, it's good practice. Trying to keep that supporting side relaxed in the foot and straight-legged if possible, but not locked if possible. Bringing that knee up a little higher. Let's give that ankle a little rotation. And the other way. Ankle and boot can go around. And bringing that knee up just a little bit higher even. A little more stretch. Pulling those shoulders back and down. Maybe bending that supporting side a couple of times. Straightening. Bending and straightening. Oh, that knee's crickety. Creaky. Creaky knee. Any creaky knees? Just shake that out a little bit. Just kind of, let's do some nice snake arms. Go side to side with those hips. Just shaking it out. Shake out the left arm and leg. Shake out the right. Give yourself a nice shake it all out. It's a great way to dissipate stress and amaze your friends at the same time. I know. I'm silly. I like being silly. That's the thing. So, yay me. I'm going to come down into a squat and my feet aren't quite in frame, but I'm trying to keep my heels down. Sometimes it's okay to come up on the toes if you need to, but if you can, press those heels down. I'm going to bring the elbows on the inside of those knees and press the palms together, using the elbows then to press the knees apart, keeping those heels down and pulling the upper body through the lower body. Sometimes I like to wiggle around like this a little bit. And let's add a little more twisting. So I'm going to straighten the left arm and actually keeping this elbow hooked on this knee, rolling to this side, looking over to the right. And then coming back to center. Let's go the other way. Rolling that right elbow under the knee, kind of pressing the knee back, pressing the shoulder forward. Just exploring that stretch. Feels real good to me. Using the arm and leg against each other for a little bit of torque and support. Let's come back to center. Let's do that on each side again. Rolling that shoulder under that knee, or that elbow rather, and pressing the shoulder forward and down, keeping those heels pressing toward the floor or on the floor. Coming back to center, let's press those knees apart and then again rolling to the side. Pressing the knees apart. Pressing the shoulder down. Just getting a nice stretch, twist through the spine. Coming back to center, let's increase that press, stretch just a little bit. Let's stand up, keeping the hands on the floor, coming into a forward fold, letting the head and neck go. Just enjoying a nice heavy sigh there. And another. Bend the knees, swing the arms back, come into a counter stretch. I'm going to turn this way and watching the hands. Enjoying a little counter stretch before coming back to neutral. Let's stomp that out again. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. There you have it. A nice quick body check. Doesn't have to take a long time. Doesn't have to be any certain kind of way. As long as it feels good in your body, or at least helps you develop a healthier relationship with your body by listening, noticing what doesn't feel good perhaps, and what feels better or worse today than yesterday. All those kinds of things. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being you and letting me be me. Thanks if you like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to find out more about me and what I do, check out the description. There are links to books and music and other things that I'm into. Check it out. Stay curious, stay courageous, stay fit and free. Don't forget to smile and breathe. Ciao for now.